We've got a great game in store for you. It's the Washington Nationals against the Toronto Blue Jays. And here we go now to Toronto to join Gary Thorne for the first pitch.
2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon baseball. With John Truck and Steve Phillips, this is Gary Thorne. Tremendous starting pitcher when the sinker ball's working. Look for ground balls with Chen-Ming Wong on the mound. The fans at Rogers Center getting ready for this afternoon show. Starting pitching, we will see Henderson Alvarez. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
A good right-hander on the mound in this one. If he executes the scouting report against this lineup, it shouldn't be too difficult for him.
Now we'll see how Davy Johnson's lineup looks. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, every lineup needs consistency, and that's what Adam LaRoche brings to the table. He's not going to be that over-the-top 40-50 homer, 130, 140 RBI guy, but year in and year out, consistently around the 20.
Bombardozzi at the plate. He's leading off the game.
For the Washington Nationals, left fielder, number 1, Steve Bombardozzi.
The pitch. Hit that one right back up the middle. And we get our first out of the ball game. And we'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, when you have a monster bat like Jose Bautista, you look for so many ways to get him out on the field. And it makes the manager's job a lot easier when your best offensive player is willing to play different positions. It adds a lot of flexibility to the team. It also tells your guys that if they ask a lesser player to move position, he can't complain when your best player does it.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. And Harper, he laid into it. And goodbye home run. The Washington Nationals are on the scoreboard. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball in a 1-0 lead.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. Nationals getting done what they wanted to do here, Gary. Getting back out in front, putting a lot of pressure on this pitcher. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Zimmerman contacted a foul ball. And we've got offense here in the first inning, just the way they wanted to start this ball game.
Now the pitching's going to have to settle down here. Now I know it's early, but you don't want this thing to spiral out of control.
And it's through. Credit Zimmerman with a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
And it's Adam LaRoche in the box now. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 207 off Toronto. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2. Won't get it. Stevie beats this one out. Infield hit on the play at short.
Didn't beat it by much. You thought he had a chance to get him, but didn't quite get there.
Pretty good burst of speed to get there. 2 outs in the box. Michael Morse. That one well hit. Rasmus is there. And that one's put away to retire the side. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The Nationals lead 1-0.
Now batting for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Our starting pitcher for Washington. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well, Chen-Ming Wong has an exceptional sinker ball. He gets a lot of ground ball outs, low three-quarter arm delivery. The question is, will his slider be effective or not? He has to keep his hand on top of it.
Going to know 1 count here. We get going bottom of the first.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Laurie taking that, and it is a called strike.
Now, Gary, he's very susceptible to the changeup with 2 strikes. Let's see if they've done their scouting.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Brett Laurie. He is struck out.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. One down. Here's Colby Rasmus.
Well, looking back to 2011, the road a struggle for the Washington Nationals. 36-45 record, not all that impressive. They're going to have to improve that if they're going to compete.
At the belt, Long kicks, throws, swings and misses. The splitter, 0-1. And the Nationals, of course, still in the building mode, trying to every year be a little better at something. Their improved play on the road, one of those things last year, John.
And at one point in the second half of the season, they won 9 games in a row on the road, including a 4-game sweep of the powerful Phillies at Citizens Bank Park.
Ball. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1 and 2.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
He was picking on him on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he made the pitcher's job so much easier by taking that swing. Better recognition of what the pitcher's trying to do out there could help him in his next at-bat.
And it's Jose Bautista in the box now. He's got a .295 career batting average off the Nationals. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Washington still ahead. And Desmond is in the batter's box. He'll start us out here in the second. Line towards second, and Johnson makes the catch.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play.
Here's Espinosa as he sets in.
When you look back to 2011, the Jays finished right at 500. A little bit of a step back from 2010. And what was disappointing, they had high hopes that maybe they could stand toe-to-toe with the big boys in the East.
So that brings up Rick on Keel. You know, that 11 season really is not all that bad, as Steve mentioned, for the Jays, but it's now 18 straight years where they've failed to make the playoffs, John. That gets a little tough.
And over all that time, they've only finished better than third place once. It's a very tough division to be in.
That ball is hit a long way, deep into right center field, way back there. And goodbye home run. And for Washington, the runs just keep on coming. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Got to love the approach of the Nationals right here, Gary. They're approaching it exactly the right way.
And it's fouled off. And the home run there, Steve, the pitcher's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
A shot up the middle. That looks like a single.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Lombardozzi at the plate. And, of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. There's contact. He drove it well. This one to Rasmus. 2 down, and that'll hold the runner at first.
Coming back for the Washington Nationals, right fielder, number 34.
We've got Harper in the box. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Runner on first, 2 away. And the first pitch, a swing line to left center. This one into the alleyway, should be extra bases. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
And it's Ryan Zimmerman at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. RBI scores as he comes in. And so they bring in two here. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Hitting? Well, they say it's contagious. It is contagious here in this ball game because they can't be stopped. And it's Adam LaRoche at the plate. And LaRoche cuts. He got it. And goodbye home run. And for Washington, the runs just keep on coming.
For the Washington Nationals, designated
now with that two-run homer, they
38,
extend that lead to 7.
Morris.
What a game. The Nationals bats are popping.
Swing, hot shot. Oh, boy, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Looks like batting practice.
It's a real tough pitch to hit right there with that breaking ball. Good late break on it, but he stays with it and punches a single out to the outfield.
And Desmond is in the batter's box. And here's the first one. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Picked up by Johnson. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they're finally set down, but not before they have a big inning punctuated by 2 big home runs. The Nash.
Coming to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Roger Center is our site in Toronto with a marvelous day today weather-wise. And it's Edwin Encarnacion now. Put something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
When a hitter gets fooled, he starts to open up his swing. That means he can only really handle a pitch on the inner third of the plate. He played with fire right there, but the change of speeds kept him just off balance enough.
The pitch. And strike 3, Encarnacion right through that one.
Let's see what the K-Cam looks like on a sinker ball.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And it's Kelly Johnson up with one away.
Well, after a great 2010 season for Kelly Johnson, you would think that 2011 he would continue to build on those numbers. Couldn't get things going and was eventually traded to the Blue Jays.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And with that move to the Blue Jays, maybe got him back on track. We saw his bat come alive, and he pushed 30 homers.
Well, you know, the change of scenery was not a bad thing for Kelly Johnson. That power's still there, 20-plus home runs again, and that ability to swing the bat.
And Kelly Johnson swings and misses, strike 3.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
And it's Yunel Escobar now. Over 3 career at-bats, couple of hits off Wong. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Escobar to protect that strike zone.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. So Chien-Ming Wang gets him 3 up and 3 down. He emerges from the first 2 innings unscathed. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals.